So, hi dear Pisces, very good evening, good morning to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal of reading for all the Pisces Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 5th till the 11th of January 2026. Roles can be reversed also. And if it is not resonating, this is not your story. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass, links are given below in the description box. So let's start. Overall energy for Pisces people for this week, for this particular department of your life, love and relationship area. We have Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. You guys are trying your best to move on towards calmer water. You guys are waiting for the day, very eagerly waiting for the day when you will be able to have that kind of stable, mature, and grounded kind of energy that nothing is going to bother you anymore. Nothing that you are trying to leave behind is going to bother you anymore. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. You guys are trying your best to be the number one priority of your life, doing whatever it takes to make you happy, doing whatever it takes to have a successful and victorious kind of future ahead of you. Okay, that's the deal for you guys, Pisces. Let's see your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now. Two of Pentacles. This person is going back and forth, on and off, up and down in their feelings for you. Someday they feel quite happy, someday they feel connected, someday they feel super disconnected. Let me clarify the Two of Pentacles. Maybe things are up in the air right now. Okay. We have the King of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords, and Five of Swords. This person is feeling like they're losing interest in the situation because of its confusion, because of its on and off, in and out, and up in the air kind of energy. They feel like running away from the situation as far as they can, but at the same time, they are stressed out as hell because they're not able to do that. So they're trying to detach, but they're not able to do that. They're trying to attach, but they're not able to do that. That's why they are swinging in the air. They are not able to understand what they should do about it. So they're definitely feeling confused and messed up in the air. Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Pisces? Wheel of Fortune. From your side, you feel like with time everything is going to be fine. You are feeling like you should just surrender to the divine, like whatever is supposed to happen, whosoever is meant to be with you is going to be with you eventually, including this particular person or situation in your life. You feel like relying on the universe and on the divine timing. Whatever is supposed to happen is going to happen eventually. Okay, let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune here. We have Queen of Swords, the Sun card, and the Page of Pentacles. Yes, you feel like keeping your energy super clean, super clear, crystal clear, and you feel like moving forward in your life with the stability and the maturity that you have gained from all the experience or experiences that you had in this particular area of your life, and then relying on the universe. Like whatever is supposed to happen will happen. I should just keep my energies open. I should keep my energies healed, and you feel like opening up the door of having brand new people, brand new energies in your life, but very slowly, like taking baby steps towards this love and relationship area kind of a deal. This time you feel like starting with wisdom, with experience, with stability. Okay, taking baby steps but with stability, conscious baby steps. That's what you feel. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Pisces? Falling. Page of Cups. This is somebody who wants to come forward towards you with some kind of message, communication, maybe apology. This person wants to come forward towards you with some kind of genuine feelings, genuine energies. They are emotionally immature or emotionally all over the place right now, but they want to come forward towards you with some kind of genuine, heartfelt energies, even if they're all over the place. Okay, let's clarify the Page of Cups here. We have the Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. If this person is dealing with something else or someone else also, this person wants to come forward towards you and balance it out between you and them. Okay? balance it out between you and them also, and balance it out between them and something else or someone else also, if they are dealing with someone else also in romantic way. If not, this person feels like coming towards you with genuine offer of, okay, let's collaborate, let's connect together, let's reconnect, and let's try to make this work out because I genuinely feel for you. I'm genuinely not able to let you go. This person is slightly codependent on you. This person is emotionally dependent on you and slightly codependent on you for their own happiness. That's why they're not able to make sense of the situation. Maybe you're dealing with a person who is age wise immature, like there's a huge age difference, or they're generally emotionally not that much intelligent. They don't understand how to deal with emotions and these things. That's why they feel like coming towards you with genuine energy of making things work out and having equal give and take of energy from both the sides, and somehow make this situation work out in a beautiful and positive and soulmate kind of way. But they don't know how to manage it, how to handle it, how to handle the depth of these kind of emotions and energies. Wow, this is difficult. Let's see, for them it's very, very difficult and complicated. For you it might be a cakewalk or something. That's why you're like, I'm cutting the crap, I don't care. And they are like, oh, I want to do it with you. Let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side? Pisces, just give me one card, honey. There are so many. Three of Cups. You just want to enjoy your life to the fullest. You just want to keep your energies open to the idea of connecting with new people, new energies, new bonds, new connections. You're like, I don't want to stop myself from enjoying my life. Okay, for someone who is not capable of understanding me and my journey. Cool. Fair enough. Let's clarify the Three of Cups here. We have the Judgment and the Seven of Cups and the Four of Cups. You are ready to let go of all the people, situations, and things, including the romantic ones, who is draining you or your energies in any way, who is creating more and more disappointments and more confusion in your life. You are ready to let them go, okay, and start your life from a clean slate, connecting with new people, collaborating with new energies, making soulful connections, connecting with soul family, soul tribe people. Not maybe wanting a romantic connection right now, but definitely good connections and good vibes. Maybe it's written somewhere in, like, in your house, good vibes only. If it is, let me know in the comment section. I can see that good vibes only. Wow, written on your wall somewhere, like in a circular thing. Anyways, let's see what we have as an outcome for you guys till 11th of January, Pisces. Ace of Wands, it's like a brand new beginning. Somebody is going to be super, super attracted to you, very infatuated to you, very infatuated to the idea of being with you. It can be a totally new person, by the way. It can be you very attracted to the idea of being with someone, maybe just having some fun, physical intimacy kind of thing. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands here. We have Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands. Oh, it's like generally you guys are going to be very, very excited, very, very pumped up, very, very passionate about who is going to be the next person who is going to be in your life. You're very excited about the next chapter of your life with a brand new energy, with a brand new person, with a brand new Pisces. For only few of you, you might be waiting for a past person to show up in a right manner. But for most of you, you guys are super excited and super open to the idea of connecting with the next person who is actually meant for you. You guys are having butterflies in the stomach thinking about this particular person, even if they are not here. For most of you, it's not here. The new person, the new energy. It's just in your imagination. It's just in your energy field. You can sense them. You are just waiting for them to show up in your 3D world, and you're quite excited about it. And this excitement is going to be a little bit more stronger by the end of this week, because you are feeling, you are sensing it's about to happen. It's like somebody's about to enter in your energy field, and you're excited about it. You can sense it. So your intuition is working very sharply. Okay, let's see the guidance here, Pisces. We have the Seven of Wands, High Priestess, Nine of Pentacles. Okay. You guys are excited and ready for the next chapter of your life, but you're not ready to open up. Even if you think you are, once like shit gets starting a little bit serious, you guys are going totally in this protection mode. Like, okay, I should protect myself. I should create a bubble of energy around me. I should not allow anybody to enter in my energy field, because what if they are also going to fuck this up? What if they are going to take my independence and my freedom? And then everything is going to be a shit show again. You're not even scared. It's like you're in the protective mode. You're not scared. You're not scared at all. You can intuitively sense that something is about to happen in your life, even if it is going to be a short lived experience, doesn't matter. But at the same time, you are in the protective mode, a little bit of overprotective mode, because you are like, okay, what if I'm going to lose my independence and freedom, and then everything is going to be fucked up and messed up again? And you are confusing your mind with your intuition. Your intuition is telling you something is about to happen, someone is about to enter in your energy field, and you're quite excited about it. You might not even understand why, right? This is intuition talking. Then your mind is creating stories and scenarios that might or might never be true in this lifetime, but your mind is continuously telling you, hey, I'm your intuition, I'm talking to you, protect yourself. What if this will happen? What if that will happen? Okay, so try not to listen to your mind when you're going somewhere. Go with your like 100% open heart and energy. Don't doesn't matter if you're going to fail or pass, because this is life. This is how it works. It takes only one person to be the real soulmate, and before that you might have to go through, I don't know, maybe 12%, 20, 25. Everyone have their own scale and scenarios and stories, right? But if you are going to, go ahead in the direction of love with this much energy of listening to your mind, you will not be able to fully enjoy the journey and the chapter itself. So try to understand the difference between mind and intuition first of all, and then if you are going ahead in the matter of your heart, listen to your heart then. Not recklessly, but mostly. Yeah. Cool. So let me answer one of your questions related to this particular area of your life. Love and relationship area. This portion also might or might not resonate, honey. Please keep that in mind. If it does, good. If it doesn't, leave this portion and just chill. And then I'm going to give you 10 to 15 seconds to get the answer. If that's not enough for you, you can pause the video and then pause whenever you feel like, honey. Okay, so let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, keep it short, simple, and precise. And I'm going to give you the answer in the next 10 to 15 seconds, and your time starts now. Answer is unlikely. So right now, for the time being, it's a no. It's not a permanent no, but for the time being, it's a no. Right now, whatever you're asking is not happening. But if anything is going to change, the answer is also going to change. Let's say you are going to do something about it, or the person that you're asking for it is going to do something about it. So the future is fluid here. It can become a yes, but right now it's a no. For the timing, that's the answer for you guys. If it is making sense, good. If it is not, just leave this portion behind. Okay, honey? So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.